Life according to Aaliyah. Aaliyah speaks.
Oh, the mask. I hate these freaking masks, but that's a topic for another day. Today is May 22nd, 2022. I think it's almost a year since it's been. No way, it's not been a year. Has it been a year? I'm checking right now. Hold on, I'm so sorry, y'all, but I want to see if it's been a year since I posted my first video. So I know I posted my video in like May for my channel. Oh, it's 11-month mark. It's almost there. Enter Aaliyah. Someone just watched it because it went from 60 to 61. Hey there, you guys. It's me, Aaliyah Divine Taylor, and this is not the Great Divine, but Life According to Aaliyah.
Yay! About damn time. Yeah, baby.
I'm gonna just hop right to it. Guys, I want to tell you how it's like being trans. Other people, when they see me, for some reason, they get like they really think like because I'm all smiley and bubbly, like things are like all right, and like I'm always in a good mood and stuff like that. That being transgender is really really easy. And the fact of the matter is, honestly, it's possibly quite honestly, if you're not really prepared for it, it really is a living hell. And let me tell you why. Let's get the charger. What you don't know is when you actually do become trans or let others know that you are trans. People all of a sudden start treating you so differently. Like the people that you grew up with and who watched you as a kid who you've known all your life. It's like they all start acting different. They're not the same anymore. Like a lot of them will switch up on you solely because you're trans. Like people who you helped all your life and you told them all your life stories and like they've seen you grown into the person you are, all of a sudden just stop fucking with you. A BTW on this channel, I'm not gonna edit myself. So if you want more PG-13 stuff, that's the Great Divine, because that's more of my job. This is where I be more myself. FYI. So just if y'all want fake me, or like I said, the me that's more professional, Great Divine's over there. If you don't like the me that's actually the genuine me, then I said this isn't for you. Because I'm gonna say what I want to say, and I don't give a fuck who likes it or who doesn't. Just wanted to give you that warning. But I want to make that very clear. It's weird because it's like it's hurtful because it's like the people who you use, it's like who you've known all your life and you've opened up to, and they've seen you grow and even know the issues you've had going on growing up, and they've helped you through it. All of a sudden, it's like they turn their back on you. All of a sudden, they try to hold you back, or they try to stop you for some reason. Someone will prevent you or try to prevent you from transitioning by throwing other obstacles in the way or trying to take your mind off of it or get you to go elsewhere or just not focus on the fact that you were trans. Like no one will even try to acknowledge that. What they do is they'll try to call you not by the name that you see yourself as, that name that you always known yourself to be as, but instead they'll still call you your birth name just to hurt you. Despite you telling them that, you are who you are. They'll still look you dead in your face and still call you by your name. To make you seem like you're crazy. But that's another method they try to use to actually try to get you to stop once again. Because they don't really support it. Also, another thing, no one will support you. So you better be self-motivated, because if you don't want this bad enough, you will quit. Transitioning is not easy because you're by yourself when you're doing it. When you go through this door, when you decide to actually do the thing, actually go through it and tell people you're trans, not only that, but to get you going through the steps actually being trans, it's like the more you do actually become the person you're supposed to be, it's like more people just don't like you. They don't like you. Why? Because you're trans. And not only that, for me personally, people don't like me because it's I guess because I'm beautiful or something. It's I don't know. A lot of people for some reason feel I guess maybe intimidated or don't like me. So it's when they see me, they try to it's almost like they try to like be funny or act weird or different, like, and then they try to play me like I'm crazy, like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. It's the mind games that you better be prepared for when you are transitioning, when you do become trans. And I say when you actually do, because for me personally, I always kind of knew. Because when I was a kid, I always would get like these dreams. I would daydream of my life, or actually literally dream of my life, and I was never a man in my life. Never. Every time I imagined my life, my future life, my adult life, my dream life, I was always a woman. BTW. But I didn't actually come and tell people that until I was actually 23? 23, I think. Not just, it was when I actually started verbally saying it. I started dressing in women's clothing when I was like 19 or 20. 2019, let's see, I'm 20. I was say I'm 22. No, I was 22 when I did it. Yeah, I was like 22. Did it for a couple of years, but also when I was in high school. I cross-dressed one time on April Fool's Day, 'cause I thought it'd be a cool joke. Because I thought, well, everyone does, weird stuff on April Fool's Day. So I was like, why not this? And then, like, the reactions I was getting, it was scary. I remember it. Because I thought I'd be getting, like, laughs, stuff like that. But people were actually turned on to me. And it was like it wasn't what I was expecting. Like, that was the first time I ever really got a dose of what it was kind of like being trans for a day. It was weird. But I liked it. Not the eyes and the staring and stuff like that. It felt right. That's when I knew. Because I always knew when I was a kid, but I never actually did anything. To my knowledge, I never did anything. Even though I wanted to, I always, like, would want to, like, put on makeup or, like, want to wear a dress or want to put on heels or whatever, but I was so scared to. Because I was worried about the looks and what people would think and stuff like that. Even when I went, I never forget, I had myself completely covered in, like, a red, like, coat. It was, like, a full, like, body coat. All you saw was, like, my head up. Because I was so nervous and scared because I didn't want people to see me. Now, imagine feeling that, but it's every single day. Imagine getting those same stares, except now it's every single day. Everywhere you go, you don't stop. It doesn't stop. And then not only that, are you, like, going to get stared at because you are transgender. People know that, but then, like, if they know, like, say if your voice doesn't sound a certain way, they don't mind just letting you know that you're trans. And your voice sounds funny. People don't mind hurting you. Because people don't, I guess, think you're human. They don't think that you have feelings or a mind. They just think that you're trans. And some of them only see you as sex dolls. A lot of places where I go, like, ask my boyfriend. A lot of places I go, people just will stare at me, and I'm not even doing anything. I'll just be with him, like, chilling under a tree and just resting. We're laying, like, down, like, looking up at the clouds in the sky and just stuff like that, just chilling, not doing it. People will just be like, will stop dead directly in front of me and just will be staring at me, or they'll walk past and, like, will dead, like, the entire time will be staring at me, and it's like, it's so creepy because it's like, why? It's like, why me? That's how I honestly feel sometimes. It's just like, why?
Because you're trans!
Why am I targeted? I just want to be like a normal person. I want to be like other people. I just want to have a normal day and not feel like I'm being pointed out or looked at like I'm different. Sometimes, I hate to admit it, but I wish I was normal. I wish I had a normal life sometimes. I wish maybe that sometimes things wouldn't be like this. Or people wouldn't, I wouldn't feel scared to walk down the street and maybe have not only someone stare at me, but maybe someone actually interact with me and try to, like, they said, sexually harass me or put me in a situation where I am not comfortable in.
Ugh, so demanding. Actually wanting to be treated with respect?
And then not only on top of that, still trying to maneuver your way around life and society. You still have to get a job. You still have to get money. For a lot of us transgender people, we have to sometimes Like if you can't find a job, like because some people I said won't hire you because you are trans. You will have to go and work as a prostitute on the street
Okay, and?
just to make money, to live, to be yourself.
Do you want a cookie? Are we supposed to feel bad for you, sis?
Yeah.
What's her problem? Build a bridge and get over it. Such a drama queen. I bet next she's gonna complain about how people don't understand her.
I said, on top of you having to, sometimes I said, for me personally, I had to leave my whole entire state because I knew in Oklahoma I probably wouldn't make it because they probably would have just killed me.
Stop complaining.
The being who I am.
She is so needy.
They definitely weren't accepting of me. Let me say it like that.
Cry me a river. Get off the cross. We don't care. Me. She is so selfish.
And then finding love. Finding love when you are trans is awful.
She's just doing this for attention.
Because you have to talk a certain way, walk a certain way. You have to do things a certain way. And that's not even the worst part. Just to get someone's attention. Just to get, just to get them to act right, do right, whatever. You have to, jump through so many freaking hoops just to get a guy. And a lot of times you can do everything right. And the worst part is, it's not even your fault when, stuff, happens in, a relationship. Because it's, it wasn't even your fault because the person who you were with wasn't even the right one. Wasn't even the right one. You did all the right stuff, but you're the wrong person. You can walk right, talk right, do it all. Excuse me. Do everything right and still be wrong because you chose the wrong person. And you have to just live and learn from it. Oh, that's if they're not DL. Or married. Or have kids. Or an STD. Which, by the way, majority of people have either one of the 4 things I just listed. 4 or 5 things I just listed. Or most times, they're not even trying to settle down. They don't want a relationship with you. Because once again, they just see you as a sex toy. Or they don't view you as marriage material. They don't view you as the one. You much rather have someone else who probably is either a hoe or is just after the money, like a gold digger, or just doesn't love them. So dating on top of trying to be trans is really difficult. Getting a job is difficult. Waking up and interacting or trying to just do normal daily activities is difficult because people treat you different just because you are who you are. You can't even so much as go and talk to someone who's supposed to be here helping you without them trying to make sexual advances. If not directly, indirectly. Can't even get money without being harassed. Can't even walk down the street without getting looked at. Ride a bus without having someone making fun of your voice. It's the fact that when you're trans, it's like everything just changes. You don't get to just do the normal stuff you used to do. You have to be strong to be trans because it's constantly an uphill battle, having to fight to be who you are. Whether it's with your family, with your friends, ex-friends, enemies. It's funny how they all seem to just become one sometimes. Oh, that's another thing, yeah. Eventually, sometimes you have to turn your back on just every fucking body, too. Because that's what I did. That's what I had to do, sorry. Me personally. Just to get here. Literally, there was a time I had no one. And I didn't know if I was even gonna make it. I really didn't. Sorry. That's my scoliosis. Oh yeah, that's another thing I forgot to mention. God forbid you have some actual medical condition wrong with you, because when you're trans, you also could have some actual stuff wrong. Like for some of us, like, you know, since we do go through trauma and stuff like that, like, you know, with our jobs, with harassment and having to worry about like our safety constantly and worry about if people are actually in our lives for genuine reason or is it just here to use us. We also have to worry about making sure we're okay. So making sure we have a place to eat, a place to stay, like, you know, making sure our mind is sound. Making sure, like, you know, we're not crazy because, like, you know, maybe we're imagining all this stuff, all this awful things that's just happening to us. Like, we have to, like, really debate on whether or not, like, is it really us or is it, like, or is it them? And then a lot of times, like I said, we don't want to believe it's other people because, well, for me personally, it's like, I don't want to believe it's other people because it's like, sometimes I want to look at it and be like, well, that can't be how my family's like, or that can't be how my friend, who I've known all my life, who I've told them even my most personal secrets. There's no way. There's no way that they, like, you just don't want to believe it. But sometimes it's like, you just gotta believe it. You have to take it for face value of what it is and not what you want it to be, and just believe it. They're showing you sometimes their true colors, and it's just up to you whether or not you accept it or not. And then I said that the way they treat you is just so cold. They just turn your back on you like nothing you say matters anymore. Even though you're the exact same person you were yesterday, they don't care. And it doesn't matter how much you beg or plead or try to get them to just talk to you. They won't. Why? Because you're trans.
The root of all evil.
Just because you're trans. That's it. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't kill no one. You didn't steal no one's money. Didn't rape anybody. You're just trans.
The worst sin of all.
So, they just stopped fucking with you. Like I said, friends, family, whatever. Acquaintances, just insert them down here. So a lot of times I'm so hesitant to tell people, like at my job, that I'm trans because I was put, like at some point in time I gotta let them know because when I get my surgery I'll be gone, right? At the same time it's like, will they really hire me? Will they still want me there if I'm trans? That's something I always wonder about. You know, they say they don't discriminate or, you know, do those things. It's like, I know, like, we know they do. They won't hire you. I had a job literally let me go solely because I was trans. Not because of anything else. I could work, I could clean, I did everything perfectly fine. I was even giving the people pointers on what they were doing wrong. But simply because I was trans, they let me go. And then that's it, you just gotta move forward. And I'm sorry if I'm bouncing around from topic. Like the topic was sometimes it's just like I'm trying to remember all the stuff that's happened to me. Because it's been a lot of bullshit, I'm not gonna lie. And sometimes it's just hard for me to really just think about all the, like, go back to all those bad times that I've been trying to heal and move forward from. It's difficult to kind of bring it back up. Not that it's like tough for me to talk about, but it's just the fact it's like obviously it's emotional, so it took a while for me to even get past it. So to bring it back up, it's like, okay, well, give me a minute. And I want to make one thing clear. I don't tell you guys this stuff because I want your pity. I'm not that person. I don't want your pity. I'm not weak. I'm not a victim. And I'm not someone who needs someone to come save me. I've always been the one to pick myself up, me and God, solely. I'm not doing this out of pity. I'm just doing this to let other people know that they're not alone what they're going through. You are not alone. What you're feeling, I have felt too. And there's so many other Chicos out there who have felt the exact same thing you're feeling. And I'm doing this to make a difference, not only for me, to help me vent about maybe some of the things that I've been through to help release it and let go so that I may move forward, but to also, like I said, to help another girl down the road. I want my channel, Life According to Aaliyah, to be me, raw, genuine, Aaliyah Divine Taylor.
There might be setting spray.
I want people to be able to look at my channel not only see, I guess, me in my authentic self, but to also learn from my channel. I want my channel to be help to others. I want it to somehow people could be able to like look to my channel for answers or look to it for maybe a laugh or whatever. I just want to help people. And some of that requires me being a bit more vocal and speaking up about some of the issues that does go on or maybe some things I go through so that maybe some of you people can really understand what it's like. That even though I make it look easy because I smile and I do my thing and you see me on Facebook or whatever and I'm taking my pics and I'm looking cute or whatever, that don't mean anything. Social media, that stuff's fake. It's fake. You don't think it's hard to just go, hold on, wait, just go. Hold on. And then just like upload a picture of you smiling and be the most broken person in the world. Anyone could do that. That's you don't see people's lives just from a single picture. You don't see it. You don't know what they're going through. I'm saying for someone to base base whether or not they like someone on social media or not. That's so stupid. You don't even know what people go through. You don't know their struggle. You haven't walked a mile in someone's shoe. That's why I do take this seriously. The reason why I've been taking so long to even upload a video is because I take this seriously. For me, this is important. This is something that is gonna last for a lifetime. That I want to make an impact on many people's lives. This isn't a joke. This is people's lives. When you, as a YouTube star, let's just say like YouTube star, when you get on this camera, people look to you. They look up to you. When they watch your videos, they're going to you for some sort of like, maybe, I don't know, like for me personally, maybe they go for a laugh or to learn or to like, I don't know, because you give them some sort of special light or wheel to carry on just because of your channel. So it's important that you do give them the best you, the real you, the authentic you. Not some talled up fake version of like, I'm living my best life, no struggle, hashtag peace, love, happiness, no problems here. That's bullshit. No one is happy every single day of their life. That's why I'm creating this, because even though I may put on a show, like I'm just so peachy keen, like my life's just fine, because I'm so grateful, because I am. I'll make that very clear. I'm very grateful for everything I've been through. Don't get me wrong. I said it is a treacherous road, and it's not always pleasant, but I'm so grateful because everything I have been through has made me stronger. It's made me the person I am today. It's made me Aaliyah Divine Taylor, the fighter, the survivor, the YouTube star, the tarot reader, the best friend. It's made me who I am. And I'm proud of it, because it wasn't easy being who I am. Y'all didn't see all the tears I cried. Y'all didn't see the lonely nights of me being by myself and trying to tell myself it's okay, when no one was there to pick me up. Y'all didn't see none of it. No one did. A lot of times I was having to pick my own self up. But that's what it's like being trans. A small glimpse of it. Dating life's horrible. Because a lot of people said DL, non-committal, probably got STDs, baby mamas, all this. Work is hard, unless you're passable. Thank the Lord I am. That's probably the only reason why I even get away with so much as what I get away with. That's why I'm grateful. Because most girls out there aren't like me. Not all of them. I feel bad for those ones, because it's not easy. those ones who can't get a job. Or if they do, like I said, they're looked at like they're funny. And then, like I said, you can't even have even real friends sometimes because everyone wants to compete with you, even though you're not even competing. You're just trying to be yourself. You're just trying to live your life. Some people feel the need to just compete with the looks or whatever. It's like, I'm not competing with you. I'm literally just trying to do me here, sis. Shoot, this is just how I dress. This is how I was taught to dress. I was taught literally by my mother to not look like a bum. Even if you are a bum, don't look like a bum. Don't embarrass her. Hello. It's hard. But life is hard. Life is hard. Everybody has their issues, and I'm not trying to say mine is more important than yours, because once again, there are people who do have it worse than me. Some people are crippled. Some people, do have diseases that are uncurable. Shoot, some people don't have moms. Some people have lost loved ones. I have a boyfriend. I have a roof over my head. I got a bed to lay in. I got food, peanut butter crackers. She's on the hump. I still got, but everyone has problems. But if you honestly want to know, these are the few things that I have to deal with on top of my own insecurities, my own doubts, my own anxieties. A lot of times I have to tell myself in the mirror every single day.
Room check.
Hey!
Hey!
It's just me.
Is she in here?
Mm-hmm. Well, right now.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Ooh, I like your shirt.
Oh, thank you.
What was your name again?
Mona.
Mona?
Uh-huh.
I'm Aaliyah. Hey.
I know. Nice to meet you again.
Alright. Peace. Like I said, everyone's got their own issues. That's just life. But like I said, it's just a few things that I gotta deal with. Oh my gosh. But I want to end this off on a positive note. That's one thing I really want to do for all my channels. All my videos. I want to end things off on a really good note. Because even though I said life is a bitch. I mean, doesn't mean we have to be mean to each other, right? Because I feel like you, the individual, you are so much more than what the circumstances of the situation are. You're more than what people make you out to be. You're not some monster. You're not a freak. You're not a loser. You're not a broke bitch. You're not none of that. You're a beautiful, loved individual. Smart, intelligent, kind. You could be anything that you want to be. Because you could do anything you put your mind to. The sky's the limit. So, 5 things that we're super grateful for. I'm grateful to be alive. Number 1, God, I woke up this morning. Glad I woke up this morning. Honestly, I'm glad I didn't go hungry today. I got food. I'm glad that I got a roof over my head. That's nice. Got a bed to sleep in. Glad I look cute. Because I don't look like me, whatever. God, I'm gonna do what I do. Serving you these looks. I'm serving you this natural bed look, okay? Give me this look. So oops, sorry. I'm trying to give y'all everything. So I gotta give you something, but not everything. So this is my bed look here. So I'm trying to give you bed realness, hashtag snuggie realness, okay? So body yada 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 yada. This body is looking nice. I got kick it under. You wanna slice? That's not proud. My titties is coming in. So y'all see these titties? Yeah, I'll see it. I'll see it. My self-confidence. I'm so grateful that you have helped me work on my self-confidence, because that was like a big major issue for me personally. Was I was really nervous to like speak on camera and even be like my genuine honest self, because I wasn't sure how well it would be perceived. Because I said a lot of people would rather have the lie me. They like the fake me. They like it when I'm just smile, peaches and cream, everything's fine. Like, excuse me. But more, I said the older I get, the more I was, the people who like me like that aren't supposed to even be in my life. Excuse me. Because if you don't like me for me, then you really ain't like me. You don't really like me, man. You like the image that you have of me, which is not me. You like what you want me to be. And I don't have time for that. Because I want meaningful connections in my life. I want people who I can bond with, who will withstand the test of time. I don't want this momentary gain. I don't want this for a moment. I'm trying to build something for a lifetime. I want life, according to Aaliyah, to help solidify my legacy and me and what I'm trying to be. I want this to be something that will help bring me financial abundance so that I can be a help to others, like my friends, like my family, my nieces and my nephews. So I know that this life is gonna get crazy. I've already seen a lot of wild things already. And so I want to have things ready for them so they won't know what it's like to struggle like I have. I always just like a kind of a therapy for me is sitting down and talking to you guys and just bonding with you over maybe the experiences I'm having. But it's also to be a help to others, to learn from me. That's why I even started doing YouTube. Was to not only help me, but to help others who are really gonna need it, who doesn't know what this world really entails. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Lead us not into temptation, for thine is the kingdom, power, the glory, forever. Amen. I repent all my sins, everything I said, everything I looked at, everything I thought I was displeasing you, Lord. I ask you to forgive me, have mercy on my soul, cleanse my heart, and keep thy law. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I am more than a conqueror. There is nothing that I can't do, as long as I have you, Jesus. Lord, I love you from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my soul. Yes, Lord. Yes to your will, and yes to your way. Yes, Lord. Have your way. May God watch you. May Him keep you. This I pray. Amen, amen. If I'm being honest with you, I don't know why I even said that. That was just a prayer my mom always taught us to say. Sometimes when I'm here, I miss home a lot. I miss my family. But anywho, So this has been Life According to Aaliyah. So if you guys did enjoy this, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Because y'all know it helps push my channel out to a bigger audience. And y'all know I love that. Okay? So if you guys could, please do all of that good jazz. That'd be really nice. And, just continue watching me as I put out more content. Because for me, the first video was always the hardest. So, after I actually did that, I mean, that's kudos to me, right? This thing just shuffled. It just for a second, it switched its focus. Stay, camera. Yeah. But anyways, this has been Life According to Aaliyah, so peace and hair grease.
Part 2. Everybody has an opinion.
I just got through doing the last little bit of the extended read for Aquarius, and I want to say this before I forget. There isn't really a lot of help out there also for transgender, especially if you're black. A black transgender woman person, their experience is different between a white transgender person because, once again, race has a part to play if you catch my drift. A lot of black people don't even know about the resources that's out there because there isn't people out there letting them know that they're even here. That's why people who are like either white or like Hispanic, whether they're legal or not, some of them are illegal, that still somehow get the resources before we do. Because no one even wants to tell us that it's here. My sister, I feel like, said it best. A black transgender woman is always the last one to get picked. We're the last ones for whatever reason. Because I said, we're just not looked at as, like, I don't know, for marriage material. Sorry, scoliosis. It should be getting better, by the way. It's so weird because just because like you're a black transgender, people for some reason feel less obligated to help you out. For some reason. Oh my gosh, my spine's killing me. Like, for me personally, when I go to therapy, it's like if I don't go in there and like pretty much direct the whole session, it's pretty much like, from what I've learned, like they'll pretty much not even want me to be there because from what they said, I believe their exact words was, it's morally wrong to have you still come up here and us not to be discussing anything. But my thing is, like, if you're the therapist, shouldn't you have like some sort of methods or guidance or some things to like almost like make it easier for me, make me want to open up to you? Why do I have to come in and literally be like, okay, so what's going on with you today? Like that's the big warm up now. Hey, how have you been? What's going on? It's like there is nothing. They just pretty much come up to you and be like, so what you want to talk about? Like that's it. That's the pep talk. That's all I get. Like therapy here is a joke because it's like pretty much saying like if you don't talk, pretty much then they don't want to talk to you. What kind of therapist is that? It's like if you go to like, for me, the way I think it is like if you go to like a college to get your degree, right? 'Cause, this is a job that not anybody can just have, right? So it's like you go to your degree and all stuff to get, to the spot. Shouldn't you have some sort of methods to help people, make them want to warm up to actually speak to you? Should you have some exercises or like anything at all? Like maybe like a little some sort of warm up, maybe a speech or like anything, like a little something. It's like literally you come down, sit down, and they're like, "What do you want to talk about?" And like they'll listen to you, and then like they'll literally just schedule another appointment. Like, I know I say, like, just because I'm going to therapy here is a joke. The resources transgender people have really is a joke. Like, there really is not a lot of things out here to help, especially if you're black. even the resources that is supposed to be there for everyone, it's like you're the last one to get it just because you're black. And that's not even the worst part. What really got me is, tell me why one time, recently, someone who was non-binary was trying to convince people that gender dysphoria for trans, we're trying to make that a less like a traumatic thing because we don't think that that's just how it is. It's like, I'm sorry, what? And what came to my mind was like, how can you, a non-binary individual, speak on the matters of someone who is transgender? You're not trans. You don't know what we go through. You're non-binary, right? That's what you claim, right? So then how you say, oh, well, we're going to try to decide to not make it so, of a traumatic experience. We're trying to get it to where, it's not associated with traumatic experiences. It's like, how can you do that and it doesn't affect you? You don't know what the walk of a transgender woman is, so how can you actually have a point to speak about transgender when you're not transgender? How about, well, we don't think it's a traumatic experience. How? Who are you to speak on trans matters if you are not trans? You've never walked a mile in a transgender person's shoes. And you want to try to make some big decisions about whether or not it's not traumatic or not. How would you know? You don't know what it's like to have all your friends and family turn their back on you and just stop fucking with you just because you're trans. You know what it's like having to deal with the mental scars and issues of just having to pick your life up and just move just so you can feel normal. You don't know what it's like to feel hate and self-hate, self-doubt, insecurities, anxiety, stress, the point where you just want to kill yourself just because you're trans, because you just want to live a normal life. But you can't, because people can't even accept you for the way you are. How would you know to not feel safe to walk down the street? And talk about, we're trying to now not make it get classified as a traumatic experience. How the fuck would you know? You're non-binary. And it's because you live in California and this was how you have experienced your little non-binary walk, which I'm not diminishing, but that's not transgender. It's not the same. That's why you're non-binary and I'm transgender. There's a difference. That's why they made 2 different words for it. Like to make it seem like, oh, well, we don't think that, it's as bad and stuff like it. Yes, it is. It's not so traumatic. We're trying to get it not traumatic. How would you know? You don't know what it's like to go through to being transgender and have no one understand you. And people trying to diminish the walk you went through like it wasn't that bad. Because, oh, well, my experience wasn't that bad. My experience is not your experience, and you're not even trans. How can you even speak on the matter? Have people speak on stuff about you, and it won't even affect them. That's how we're able to get therapy and free ride and stuff like that. It's because of the bullshit we go through. Just to feel accepted in society. To be okay with ourselves. Because a lot of times, a lot of transgender people like me go through self-hate just because they don't feel like they're looking correct. They don't feel woman enough. Because of the fact they are transitioning. And they do have insecurities and issues with their body. It was just the way they try to classify life, since their walk was just so peachy keen that, people here are a bit more accepting in California and da-da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da. It's like, for starters, we're not the same color. For starters, we're not the same even, we are under the same umbrella of LGBTQ, but we're different letters. How can you speak on the T if you ain't even the T? Like, that's crazy. This is the stuff. This is how it's like being trans. People don't even know your walk, but will still try to tell you how your experience is. The fuck? Get out of here. You don't know what it's like living in a middle, at least in the Middle Eastern part of of the United States, where, like I said, people aren't so accepting. You don't have the gay uncle or the gay or the lesbian's aunt or whatever. You don't have those people, or the trans whatever. You don't have those people. Not everywhere, not like you do here. You can't look down the street and have a neighborhood. You don't got the, the LGBTQ flags everywhere. You have people just walk down, hey, 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 we're here. And if you do, it's different. You have to do it in certain places. Say, like, it's almost like they try to generalize the entire, like, walk for everybody. And it's like, you're not even transgender. It's like, how dare you? Being transgender is a fight. It's a struggle. You don't just wake up inside like, oh, well, my life's just so perfect because we serve looks. That don't mean shit. Someone would serve you looks every day and be dead the next. Like, oh, well, they seemed alright. How? You never even fucking talked and even asked them how their day was going. You never even once listened to any of their stories of how the struggle was. Never even once listened. But want to speak on the matter. That's really the shit I really don't like. It's how people just try to, like, act like they know you. They don't know you. Who are you? You don't know me because you just met me. You don't know me because you've been talking to me for a month. You don't know me. You can't learn someone in a day, a week, a month, or 2 or 3 or a year. Baby, this took time to make. The only way you will know what a transgender person goes through is if you either walk a mile in their damn shoes, you got one of them in your life that you gotta defend, or if you sit down and listen. If you ain't done none of those, then please shut up on the matter. That's honestly how I feel. Shut up. Because you don't know. You will never know. Being exiled, shunned, backstabbed, betrayed, left to rot, not caring if you're safe or not. You'll never know. And that's what it's like. That person made me so damn mad. Well, I don't know why they're saying that it's a traumatic thing, it's PTSD, da-da-da-da-da, because it is. Having to think of the mental issues of trying to, like, go back to being your regular self after you're trying to transition, after all the bullshit you've been through. And whether or not it's you or them. Are you the problem or them? And the worst part is you'll never know. Because some of those that they'll never talk to you again. You'll never ever truly know if you were the problem or not. A lot of times you don't even get the closure to move forward in peace. You just have to just assume things and kind of let it go and just forget. There's a lot of things where I don't even know what happened to people. I probably will never know. And I just have to just be okay with it at this point. Because a lot of times when it comes to being trans, you don't even get to know the answers that you should know. Like why they stopped talking to you, or why they just left you, or why things happened. You don't even get that. Sometimes you just gotta walk away, never even knowing what the fuck you did wrong. Or even if it was you or not. Those people they'll stop talking to you. You'll never know what it's like to hate yourself. And sometimes just wish you were dead. You'll never know what it's like. To not feel comfortable in your own skin. To look at yourself and wish you were something different. You'll never know what it's like. You'll never know me. You'll never know the real me. I'm going to sleep. So, this is the part where I wrap it up. I'm in my penthouse half naked. Hey there, you guys. It's me, Aaliyah Divine Taylor, and this is my YouTube channel. Hey, everyone. I missed you all so much. Today is Sunday, January 22nd, 2023, and exactly 4:06 p.m. Guys, I am so sorry that I have been gone for so long. I have not planned on this, and I do apologize. I feel like I had to put this video out for you guys because of the fact that it has been such a long time. I haven't posted any videos, like any tarot videos or any of my, like, little updates. I felt like this is one nice, long, good one to make up for all the, months I've been missing. So, I want to start by saying, sorry about all the time I was gone, but also, thank you guys for watching this video, and I really do, appreciate it, because I know you guys didn't really have to watch it, but, the fact that you're actually doing it means so much to me, because I really put my heart and soul into this, so, this is just a little piece of me, and I just hope you all enjoy it. I really do appreciate it, but the reason why, this took me, a very long time to actually, get done, editing this is because of the fact that, there was just so much I had to do. There were, so many clips I had to, import, and then, actually uploading the video, or not uploading the video, but actually, waiting for everything to load took, the longest time ever, and then trying to render and having to sure all the clips were in the right positions, and audios, the audio levels was where it's supposed to be, and make sure that stuff was just the way it's supposed to be, perfect in my mind, or somewhere in the ballpark of perfect. It's just, that's the whole reason why it took so long. Just trying to make sure everything is just so right. Like always, trying to give y'all nothing less but the best for my viewers, of course. But yes, I really hope you guys enjoy this. I love you guys so much. And if you guys did enjoy, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, because we're stretching out to a bigger audience. I know I love all of that. Okay. Trying to think. Is there anything else I need to tell you guys before I hop out this? I'm grateful for you guys literally watching my videos. It means so much to me. Because y'all really could be doing anything and watching anyone else on YouTube or wherever you are watching this, but it just means a lot that you guys are even taking the time out to hear what I have to say, and I truly do appreciate every single one of you. You're all amazing. You're all beautiful. You're all awesome, smart, kind, loving individuals, and you guys can do anything you put your mind to, as long as you never give up, and always believe in yourself no matter how grim stuff look, and just know that you got this. Never listen to anyone who ever tries to discourage you, because they do that. Believe me. Okay. This is the end though, so with that being said, fly high butterflies.